today. Join us in discovering the 7 permits essential for all new trucking business owners. Uncover 2 key categories, fuel and highway use, that will help guide your success. Don't miss out as we explore how these helpful documents can take you to a whole new level of operation. Let's start off by exploring the International Fuel Tax Agreement, which is an essential permit for ensuring interstate commerce runs smoothly. IFTA for short. If you're operating a truck that weighs more than 26,000 pounds and crossing state lines for business activities, it is important to check with the relevant authorities if you need a permit or not. Don't rest on your laurels. Stay informed so you get to where you want to go without any legal headaches. Have you ever wondered why gas prices vary between states? This can be explained by each individual state's fuel tax rate. For example, Arizona and California have neighboring rates, with one being lower than the other. The next time you fill up your car at a pump in Arizona, remember that what is taken out of your wallet comes straight from taxes set at the distinct Aztec state's rate. Driving in California may have a higher tax rate, but due to drivers buying fuel from Arizona, the state is actually missing out on its fair share of taxes. To ensure that this doesn't happen quarterly, truckers file returns and owe back taxes if they've bought cheaper gas from outside states, making sure everyone gets their expected revenue. When fuel taxes are higher in the state you're getting your fuel from than where you're driving, this can lead to a potentially rewarding situation of receiving a refund on those increased gas prices. Hopefully, it wasn't too confusing an explanation. Let's see if we can get further clarification. Are you confused about fuel tax requirements for a truck over 26,000 pounds operating in interstate commerce? If so, don't worry. The main point is that this type of vehicle must be registered with an IFTA fuel tax license. Understanding your responsibilities can save time and money. Now the second permit, an MCFT, Motor Carrier Fuel Tax License. Companies that stay within a single state need to be aware of this requirement. When filling up at the pump for interstate trucking operations, fuel taxes are paid and allocated per each particular state, so there won't ever be any bill or refund from filing a fuel tax return. If you're feeling uncertain, don't fret. It's natural to feel this way when embracing new challenges. Let's keep pushing forward. 5 states have adopted a highway use tax, requiring drivers to pay for the privilege of using their roads. This may be just another expense to account for on your next road trip. Moving on to our third topic of discussion, let's dive into Kentucky, KYU. With the state of Kentucky now requiring a specific permit for operating vehicles that exceed 60,000 pounds, it's important to be aware of each mile driven through their borders. Every quarter there is an obligation to report those numbers and pay 2.8 cents per mile traveled in this beautiful bluegrass state. Number 4 is New York State. If you are driving a vehicle weighing over 18,000 pounds in the state of New York, be aware that you will have to pay taxes, specifically 5 cents per mile for every single road journey within NY. This tax is due quarterly. One more thing to keep track of as part of your travel expenses when planning trips through the Empire State. Permit number 5. Now, New Mexico has joined the list of states that require an additional fee for those driving a heavier vehicle. Specifically, commercial drivers must pay 4 cents per mile when traveling through the state in a truck weighing over 26,000 pounds. Now the 6th permit comes from the state of Oregon. Did you know that the state of Oregon has one of the highest permit tax rates in America? Drivers must pay 21.5 cents per mile traveled within its borders, making it an expensive trip. Now the 7th permit comes from the state of Connecticut. Connecticut recently passed a law requiring travelers to pay taxes per mile, 10 cents for every mile they drive through the state. This regulation goes into effect in January 2023, making it an important detail to keep in mind when passing through Connecticut. Many people may be tempted to dodge their taxes, but the consequences can range from inconveniences like fines and penalties all the way to business shutdowns. Depending on what state you are in, not paying your permit fees could mean that it will get deactivated. Make sure you stay up to date with payments or you might regret it later. In Kentucky, for those seeking a KYU permit in particular, not complying with the law can really cost you. Literally. The reactivation fee is over $500. It's better to comply and pay taxes along the way to avoid paying even more later on.